This is Daniel R. Levi with ReviewStash.com, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the MSI GTX 670 Power Edition overclock version. Now, the Power Edition can currently be found for $374.99 at Newegg. You can price match that over at Fry's, and then Fry's has an additional $20 rebate that expires on the 31st. So that'll get you a little bit better deal than at Newegg with their $15 rebate, and it'll get you down to $354.99. This version has 1019 core, 1079 boost, which is an improvement over the 915 core and 980 boost of the stock version. This is a non-reference PCB, so let's go ahead and take a look at this cool card. It's the front of the packaging. You get a 3-year warranty. You do only get 2 years for labor, 3 years for parts, so you will have to pay for additional labor after the first 2 years expire. Really nice design on the front. Inside opens up. Information about their dust removal technology. The fans spin in reverse very briefly during boot to help shake off dust. I used to have a GTX 275 Twin Frozer 2, and I do have to say, even though it sounds like a gimmick, their dust removal technology, the fan reversal at startup, does really help keep the dust away. Information about the fans, the heat pipes, a little bit of marketing info. Let's see, we can take a look. The top flap, got some more details in there. They're pitching their Afterburner software, information about apparently having military class 3 components, whatever that really means. They do have solid capacitors, which is nice, but I think that's pretty much standard these days. Back of the packaging, nothing really too special that you haven't seen before. Let's go ahead and open her up. This one actually does say 670 on both sides, so that's nice. Good job, MSI. Alright, and I do have to say, I have tested a lot of 670s on my own, and this is one of my favorite GTX 670 cards. Plastic on top, padding, 2 adapters for both of the 6-pin power supply connectors. They go to Molex. You probably shouldn't need to use these, but they're there. Video card in the middle, nice and wrapped in a static-free bag. Put that aside for now. Remove the phone. Very secure padding here for the video card. Take the shelf out. You have a quick user's guide. You guys are too pro for that. Drivers, we all know you should use the latest. There's also Afterburner on here. I recommend using EVGA Precision. It's my favorite tool. I do like their combustor testing tool that MSI has, though. Getting started guide. Again, we all have a billion of these DVI to VGA adapters. It's still nice to have. You never know. Alright, let's take a look at the card itself. Open it up. Can't wait. This is, again, I've looked at the 2X Gigabyte WindForce card. I've looked at the 3X WindForce. I've looked at the Direct Asus and the Asus top model. I've looked at the reference cards, the EVGA FTW 680 reference cooler, and this honestly has to be my favorite of the 670 cards. Absolutely beautiful cooler. It's black with blue accents. Big fans. Very nice. Notched blades. You can get a look at that. You can see the blade notching. The PCB itself is actually a brown PCB. Looks fantastic. You can see the extra solder points for if they decided to make this a 4 GB card. It's not. Nice touch that MSI has done with all their recent cards. Plastic protectors for all of the ports. Keep dust out. If you're only using your DVI port, just leave these in. Very secure. SLI connectors. Power connectors. Different, if you notice, from the reference card. That's because this is non-reference. Look at the side. You can see the large heat pipes on this card. And then if you look, you can see that most of the motherboard components are covered with a aluminum plate. They're kept cool by the 2 radial fans. Great design. Again, with a lot of these new cards, you cannot replace the heatsink, so there is a warning there. You will void your warranty. A little bit of overhang. The card is heavy, much heavier than reference, heavier than the 680 reference even. Still not as heavy as a 480, which is about 2 pounds, a couple ounces. Still a pretty heavy card. You will get some sagging, so make sure that you prop this up or you pull your PCIe connectors tight to make sure that your card doesn't hang too much. Absolutely beautiful card. Wonderful. Some quick notes on this card. These fans are pretty much silent. I think it's even quieter than the 3X WindForce Gigabyte card. What you can do is you get EVGA Precision X, and with Precision X, you can go ahead and put your frame limiter to 60 frames per second and set a custom fan curve. That'll keep the fans at about 30% until 60-65 Celsius. When you do that, you can play games like Battlefield 3, PlanetSide 2, even though PlanetSide 2 is CPU limited, and your card will be running at 30% fan. You'll see about 58 Celsius load, which is incredibly low, and you will not hear this. I have all my case fans running at about 900 RPM, and this is the first time in a very long time that I've had a rig that isn't liquid cooled, and it's relatively silent. Love this card. It's fantastic, great build quality. Look at those beefy heat pipes in there. Absolutely beautiful video card. Let's see, a few other things to note. So, first off, you see that you don't have the plastic back here like on the reference 670, so you don't have to worry about any fan rattle. That's actually why I got rid of my reference P&Y, because I was tired of hearing the fan rattling because of the fact that they mounted the fan hub motor to plastic, which ended up causing a lot of resonance. This actually has an extended PCB, which is approximately the same length as a 680 PCB. This is not, however, a reference card. It uses a 680 length PCB, but it's not actually a 680 PCB. It's custom. I believe they have an additional power stage here and a few other components. So you will have no trouble overclocking this. Be careful though, because MSI has stated that their card is out the box overvolted. So you definitely want to make sure that you don't push it too far. You might end up with a burnout card. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been my quick unboxing of the MSI N670 GTX PEOC. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Have a great day.